So guys, have you ever wanted to build a skyscraper with more than 30 floors in just a few minutes? Well, in this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to do that. This skyscraper will include 37 luxury apartments, 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, and a lounge on the highest floor. So obviously, building the entire skyscraper will take more than just a few minutes, but it can be done a lot quicker with the /clone command. We only need to actually build one apartment in this entire building, and then in part 2 I'll show you what we can do. But anyway, let's start building. So we'll start off here with a 24 by 22 base, 4 blocks deep. This is where the basement floor is going to be. You can use the fill command for this if you like, because it'll take a pretty long time to dig the hole. Now we'll start by adding the lifts over in this corner, made of quartz block, 10 blocks long and 3 blocks wide. Now once you've finished doing that, we can start adding in the walls, which will be made of stone brick, just all the way around. So once you've finished doing that, we can now start adding in the support columns. To start, make them 3 blocks high. And over here in front of the lifts, we'll make a wall made of stripped spruce wood. Just make it 4 blocks high. Next step, we'll add in the floor, made of bone block. And now we'll extend the height of the lifts, make them 8 blocks higher than they are right now. Just use the same pattern all the way up. Now we'll actually add another row of quartz blocks in front of the lifts, and we'll make them wider as well actually, just like I'm showing here. Now the lifts aren't going to be much use if there's nothing inside them, so just an easy way to build a starter lift, we'll add some ladders inside. And pressure plates, and doors to enter, and sea lanterns on top. Now let's extend the support columns to the same height as the lifts. And now we'll do the same thing with the wall in front of the lifts. And we'll build another wall on this side of the building. Now let's start putting in the lobby floor. I'm building this out of bone block. Now down here in the basement floor, we'll add some sea lanterns on the columns for light. Just do it like this. And now let's extend the lifts 4 blocks higher. Just do the same layout all the way up. And now let's extend the columns 4 blocks higher for the first floor. And we'll extend the wood wall as well. Now let's add some quartz walls along each side of the building. This one here is 4 blocks wide. And these ones will be 3 blocks wide. Now let's start putting in the first floor. Almost done, and there. We'll actually add a smoother row of bone block here, and we'll actually add a quartz block in the center like this. You can do this on the other sides of the building as well. And now inside the lobby we'll start putting the sea lanterns on the columns for light. And these are going to be the entrances to the building. I'm building these out of stone slabs. Make it 4 blocks high, and we'll add sea lanterns inside it later. And now we'll start adding the glass on the outside of the lobby. And now we'll add the sea lanterns inside the entrance. And we'll make another one here. And just keep adding the glass all the way around the lobby. And once you've finished adding the glass outside the lobby all the way around, we can add a abstract brown stained glass pattern, just like I'm doing here. There we go, all done. And now let's go onto the first floor. We'll add another small wall here made of stripped wood, and we'll add the door right here. And just add a torch above it. And now let's put the sea lanterns on top of the columns for light. Oops, oh no, wrong place. There we go. Just do it on all the outer columns. And now we'll add brown stained glass on the outside. Now let's add the walls inside the apartment. So here we'll add stripped birchwood walls and make the door 2 blocks to the right of the column. Behind here is where the bedroom is going to be. And here will be the bathroom. We'll add stripped spruce wood here. And on here, there's going to be another bedroom behind here, so we'll add stripped birch wood again. And here we'll add the walls that separate the bedroom from the bathroom. Just make these out of stripped spruce wood and just make the door here. And do the same on the other side as well. Now let's start adding some things inside this bedroom. So we'll add some beds here made of white wool. They don't look that comfortable, but they'll be fine, I'm sure. Just add light grey carpets on the top for pillows and a flower pot in the middle on a bedside table. Now we'll add 2 rows of bookshelf there. Go to inventory, add birch stairs, and next to it, white wool for a table and a flower pot. And we'll use the same layout for this bedroom as well. Now let's start adding some things inside the bathroom. We'll add a bath here, which can also be used for a shower. And above it we'll add levers and a tripwire hook. And over here we will add a toilet. And wow, that is a terrible toilet. Very uncomfortable looking, but never mind. Over here we can add some cauldrons for sinks. They're very unusual looking, but they're the closest we can get to sinks anyway. And now I'll show you where we've got this room in a minute. We'll add a small study here, made of stone slabs and quartz stairs for seats of course, and for the computers as well. Just add item frames so it looks like computers and flower pots in between them, and we'll extend the desk as well. And we'll put computer mouses on here, let's say. And we'll add a sea lantern on here for light. Anyway, this is where I put the room. You can see on the layout here. And we'll add some leaves here in the hallway. Now let's head into the kitchen. We'll make this out of stone slabs, stripped wood and a redstone lamp, and a cauldron and a furnace, and leaves and tripwire hooks and some flower pots next to them as well. And next to the kitchen we can add a fridge and a pantry and even some drawers as well. Yeah, just use doors for the fridge and pantry and buttons to make them look like pull-out drawers. And let's add the dinner table now. We can make this out of birch planks and birch stairs as well for the seats. Or if there's any other way you like making a table, you can use your way as well. This is how I'm doing it. And in the middle, on the table, of course, we can add some flower pots as well. And here is the area where you walk out of the lifts and into your apartment. We'll just add 4 blocks of stripped wood there and leaves on top. Just 4 rows. So as you can see, the apartment's looking pretty good so far. Just a few more things we need to do. We'll add a few more rows of leaves. Just place stripped wood down and 2 blocks of leaves on top. 2 in front of the door and over here as well. And we'll do it in a few other areas as well, including over here. Just 2 right next to each other, and maybe even in the bedroom as well, just in the corner of each one. But guys, one more thing that we've forgotten to add, a TV. We can just add it next to the dinner table if you like. We'll add an extra seat as well. Just place bookshelves and black concrete for the actual television and stone slabs below it and some more on top as well. And we'll add an extra seat in front of the TV. Now guys, that's the end of part 1 of this tutorial. Now you're probably wondering why I've only built 1 floor, but in part 2 I'll actually show you a really cool feature you can use while building a skyscraper, especially if you want it laid out on every single floor. Just part 2 is in the description below. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next video.